Hey guys, Mark here, and today I'm super excited because this just came in the mail. This is my YouTube silver play button for reaching 100,000 subscribers. Now, this video has been a long time in the making because I actually reached 100,000 subscribers back in April of this year, but the play button only just got to me, and the reason it's taken so long is because this is the second play button that they've had to make for me. The first one, we don't know what happened to it. Either it got lost en route through UPS, or someone stole it out of the back of the van. I have no idea, but it doesn't matter because this one is finally here. Now, while I open this box, what I'm gonna do is answer a bunch of your questions. I put a call out on my community page for anything you guys wanna know, and I'm gonna answer your questions while I open and unbox this silver play button. First question is, what is the worst decision you ever made while purchasing a product from Night Ray? That's a good question. I think the worst decision I ever made was buying an expensive camera on eBay. You can probably guess where I'm gonna go with this, but I bought I think it was an Ursa Mini Pro, so it was several $1,000s. It was a very expensive camera, and I bought it off of eBay because someone was selling it for a good price, and I kind of just jumped on the deal without thinking about it too much. Entirely my fault. Well, not entirely my fault, but a lot of the blame should be laid on me for not checking out the seller in detail. But obviously it was a scam, and it took me, I want to say, close to 16 or 17 calls split between eBay and PayPal before they even considered giving me my money back. So that was a very stressful month for me. I think it was like a month and a half to 2 months before I even got my money back. So that was probably the worst decision I've ever made while purchasing a product, buying something that expensive from eBay and not doing my due diligence on the seller before I bought it. Let's open this up. Before I answer another question, let's just take a peek here. YouTube. Oh, it's a nice little letter. If each of your subscribers was a light year, they could take you from one side of the Milky Way to the other. That's far. I'm probably going to get this framed or something. This is a nice little letter from Susan, the CEO of YouTube. So I'm going to put this over to the side very gently. And there it is. Presented to Mark Spurrell for passing 100,000 subscribers. Hey, it's got a mirror in it. I can see myself. Hooray. That's awesome. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to put that back there for a second and answer a few more of your questions. What do you think of the upcoming Pixel 6 and 6 Pro and the future of the Pixel lineup going forward? I am super excited for the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro, and the biggest reason for that is, of course, Google Tensor. Google is finally designing their own SoC for the Pixel lineup, and let me tell you something. If you are going to go out of your way to design your own custom SoC, you mean business for the phone that you're making, because that is not cheap. It would have been so much cheaper for Google to just go out and buy the latest Snapdragon and slap it into the Pixel 6 and be done with it. But the fact that they're going this route means that they're getting serious about the Pixel lineup, and I'm so happy about that. The design is, it's different. It's not what I would have expected coming from Google, given they like to make some minimalistic looking phones, especially with that camera bar going across the top. But I really like the colors, and I think it's going to look great when I finally get it in my hands. I am super excited about the new cameras. They're adding new camera sensors finally. I think we've had the IMX363 in Pixels for like the past 3 or 4 years now. So the fact that they're putting a new sensor in the Pixel 6 also probably means that they're going all out for the cameras this year, which I'm super excited about. Do you think Apple will replace the charging port to USB-C for iPhone anytime soon? Nope. I do not. I don't think Apple will ever go to USB-C. I think they'd rather go completely portless than submit and go USB-C. And the reason I say that is because Apple has made a ridiculous amount of money from the Lightning port. Apple has sold more dongles and accessories for the iPhone than almost any other product they sell, and they've made so much money off of it. So would I like for Apple to go USB-C? Abso-freaking-lutely. Do I think they will? Nope, not holding my breath. What do you do when you're not busy making videos, and how do you manage your work and life? That is a difficult one. I play a lot of games, I watch a lot of TV, I buy stupid stuff on the internet, and I try not to think about it too much. Please make a lava lamp review. That's not a question, but fine. So if you're confused, don't worry about it. I'm sure a lot of other people are too. Let me explain. There has been a person in my comments section that has been commenting the exact same thing on every single video for the past 2.5 years without fail. They're constantly asking me to make a lava lamp review. So one day I finally caved and said, if I hit 100,000 subscribers, I'll do a lava lamp review. Here we are. So the way a lava lamp works is actually really interesting. I dove into some research to try and figure out what I'm supposed to say in a lava lamp review, and I actually found the process of how a lava lamp works really intriguing. Inside this glass part, there are two different liquids. It's usually like a water-based liquid, and then there's like a wax-based liquid. The important part of these two liquids is that they are very similar in density. Down here at the base, there's a little heat lamp that heats up the wax at the bottom of the lava lamp, and as that wax heats up, it actually expands. When the wax expands, it loses density. And as it loses density, it rises to the top of the glass because that wax is no longer as dense as the material that surrounds it. So it's just like oil and water. And you say, okay, well, that makes sense. So how does it come back down? Because the base of the lamp is where the actual heat source is, it's naturally colder at the top of the lava lamp. So as that bubble rises to the top, it actually starts to shrink again. And when it shrinks, it gains density and then sinks back to the bottom, and then the process just starts over again. So that's how a lava lamp works. I thought it was actually pretty interesting, and I'm glad I did that research to learn how it works because I had no idea before. Other than that, it looks pretty cool. It's pretty mesmerizing to watch. It's very inefficient because it took like 2.5 hours for this thing to heat up and for the bubbles to start moving, and it was $30. Wholeheartedly recommend it. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to thank you one more time for watching my videos. I really appreciate each and every one of you. It is because of you that I am able to have one of these, and I am never going to forget that. I got lots of new content coming up. Q4 is always the most exciting quarter of the year, in my opinion, so stay tuned for lots of new videos. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.